If you're pregnant, don't take Tylenol.
This morning, people across the country are reacting to that claim right there. President Donald Trump claims there is a link between pregnant patients using Tylenol and increased risk of autism for children. He said this even though there is no definitive study that confirms a connection. And there are decades of medical studies that prove there is no link between the two. Kenvue, the parent company for Tylenol, says acetaminophen is one of the most studied medications in history. They say they will continue to believe it does not cause autism. The president and administration mentioned several studies from Mount Sinai and the Boston birth cohort. The goal of all of those studies was to examine if Tylenol during pregnancy led to an increase in any intellectual disabilities like autism or ADHD. Here's an explanation.
The study was done in Sweden and looked at children born in 1995 through 2019 for a total of nearly 2.5 million children. In the study, they controlled for many factors, including the mother's pre-existing conditions, including migraines, rheumatoid arthritis, chronic pain, and infection, 1 year before pregnancy through delivery. This was also a prospective study, meaning they asked moms at their first appointment and every appointment until delivery if they'd taken any Tylenol. This avoids possible recall bias, meaning asking those with a diagnosis if they remember if they took medication while they were pregnant. What they found initially is a 0.09% higher risk of autism until they controlled for siblings. This means they looked at families who had one child with a neurodivergent disability but didn't take Tylenol, and another when they did take Tylenol. In those families, there is likely a genetic component. When sibling control was accounted for, there was no link or association between Tylenol or acetaminophen use in pregnancy and an increased risk of autism.